What's going on, everyone? Welcome back. FantasyTeamAdvisors.com, bringing home the bacon. MLB DFS video. This is for Wednesday, June 14th, and we are back bringing you, hopefully, a very informative video. Big shout out to every single one of you that watched the video yesterday, all the subs that we got, both on the YouTube page, our Twitter page, and people that signed up for FTA Plus at FantasyTeamAdvisors.com. Amazing. Thank you so much for the love, the support. It means a lot. We had a ton of views yesterday in the video. Really thought we were going to give away another month pass, but we're going to give away a week pass. We had 538 views, 44 comments, and 94 likes. So we almost hit 100 likes. If you're new to the channel, anytime a video gets 50 likes, we will randomize it and throw your name into the randomizer, and someone will win a free week. Anytime we get 100 likes on the video, we'll do the same thing. Someone will win a free month of MLB contests and information brought to you by FantasyTeamAdvisors.com. And anytime a video gets 125 likes, someone will win an MLB season pass. So I know we can do it. I know we can get a season pass brought to you this video. We can hit 125 likes on this video. I bet we can do it. So let's do it. But for whatever reason, YouTube changed the names when people are commenting. So I've got a bunch of, I guess they're usernames, but some of them don't look the same when you click into it. It's not your display name anymore, which is, I don't understand what happened. So what we're going to do is we're going to run through this real quick, then the winner will be announced, then you'll have to see this video. So good luck. We're going to randomize this 3 times, and the winner will be on the 3rd time. So good luck to everybody here. There's 1. There's 2. And the winner of the free MLB week is Matthias Gonzalez 7012. Congratulations. I know you're going to watch this video. I know you've watched every single video for the past ever that I can remember. So congratulations. Like this video and hit me up on Twitter at advisors_team, or hit us up on email dfshelp1@gmail.com. I had a different email and they closed it for some reason. I had support at FantasyTeamAdvisors.com that I paid for. Now I can't access it. So dfshelp1@gmail.com if you don't have Twitter. So congratulations. And yeah, that's how easy it is. You like the video, you're a subscriber, and you leave some comment, as long as it's, a decent comment. So so basically we break down the slate. On Tuesday's slate, I said I hope you guys listen to me with the breakdowns and stuff, especially with the Yankees and Scherzer and Severino. I said Severino, his arm just didn't look good. Looked like a dead arm. I mean, he gave up 5 or 6 runs. Scherzer gave up the same, 5 or 6 runs there. I think he gave up 6 runs. The breakdown, I mean, if you looked, hopefully, let me know down below if you guys are helped with these videos. Let us know. If you guys win a ton of money, it'd be awesome just to let us know, so I can put you, I want to do like a wall of fame or like a winner's circle or something. I am building out a Discord channel again. I'm trying to figure out all the channels, all the bots that you can put in there. So bear with me. I will have a Discord out there. So yeah, there will be a free Discord section, and then there will be a Discord section for everyone who signs up on the website as well. So trying to build that out. I'm not too familiar with Discord, so I'm trying to figure out what bots to use. So if you guys are good with Discord, let me know. We can talk and we can go through it. So first game, so it's a Wednesday. A normal Wednesday DFS, we have a split slate. We have an early games set, and then we have a main slate game set. And the same thing here. The Braves have been early all week for some reason, and then just like a little bit early. So the main slate consists of 12 games. So then the early slate is the 3 other games. So we will go through the entire day. We'll look at pitchers. If we like them, we'll talk about them, and we'll go from there. So first game on the slate, A.J. Smith-Sauver versus Michael Lorenzen. Now, Sauver is making, I believe, his 2nd start of his career. He came in last week. He had a really good matchup. I did like him last week, and I'm trying to see what he did. So actually, he had 2 starts. So he had his first actual start last week against Washington, 5.1 innings, only 2 strikeouts, but did get 22 fantasy points. He's got a good matchup against Detroit here. I like him as tournament. I'm not looking at Lorenzen as a pitcher here. I know his numbers: 67 plate appearances, 30 strikeout rate, 210 batting average. Probably if I'm taking a pitcher, it's Smith Shawver here, and then the bats. If you want to look at what Braves bats have had success against him in the past, we can just go no further than looking at Ozuna 2 for 10 2 for 20 with a triple, Arcia 5 for 14 with 2 home runs, Sean Murphy 3 for 10, Ozzie Albies 1 for 4 with a double, Eddie Rosario 1 for 2. And yeah, so those are some of the bats there. We will be able to see other ones when we see the Vegas numbers come out, when we see the ballpark ratings come out, when we see the lineups that come out. We are able to build cheat sheet around that. We're able to build stacks around that as well. But if I'm looking at this game, I'm looking at Smith Shawver here, and I'm looking at Braves over anything with Detroit at all. Next game, Brewers at the Twins. Currently do not know who's pitching for the Brewers. For the Twins, Bailey Ober, 2 plate appearances, 500 batting average, hasn't struck a person out. Probably lean towards Ober here. If I'm playing early only, I'm only playing tournament. I'm not playing cash. I can't really go over any of the bats because I don't know what pitcher is going to be. I don't know if it's a lefty or righty. So this is something that when the all the information comes out, you guys, if you have signed up for $10 a month, FantasyTeamAdvisors.com, FTA plus $10, you can see the batter trends. FanDuel batter trends, DraftKings batter trends. And what they are every offensive player that's on the day, their last 50, 100, and 150 plate appearances against the same handedness of the pitcher that they are facing. So, for instance, just for this case, you could see all of the Brewers' bats, how they've done their last 50 plate appearances, 100 plate appearances, and 150 plate appearances against a right-handed pitcher. And then what I would do is I'd condense that to looking at ISO power and WOBA as the 2 stats that I would sort with whatever team you're doing. So it's even good to you can sort the players and the team, so you can wait for the Vegas odds to come out. You can find, let's say, the top 10 teams with the highest either the games of over-under or the implied run total. Then you can filter the players in those games, and then you can filter it even more with the ISO and WOBA, and then you can build your lineups that way too. So a lot of great information on the website. So yeah, this game, not much that's going on right now. We don't have both of them, so it's hard to do it. So we have to wait for the other information to roll through. Giants at the Cardinals is next. You got Anthony DeSclafani versus Jordan Montgomery. DeSclafani, 120 plate appearances, 287 batting average against the Cardinals. Monty, on the other hand, 35 plate appearances, 25.7 K percentage, a 273 batting average. Kind of like Montgomery here a little bit. Probably won't have any DeSclafani, but let's see what Cardinals. I'd probably take Cardinals bats, but I'm curious which ones have had success in the past. Goldie, look at this. Goldie, 17 for 30, 6 doubles, 4 home runs. He's one of my home run picks. Definitely love me some Goldschmidt here. He might even have, I bet he's, without having looked at the BVP, I bet he has the top BVP for the day. But, he's batting .567. Love that. Paul DeYoung, 6 for 22 with 2 doubles and a home run. Wilson Contreras, 3 for 13 with a home run. What's crazy is I drafted Wilson Contreras, and I put him on the bench, and I picked up Gary Sanchez. I've watched Gary Sanchez for years on the Yankees. Offense good, defense not good, and then 100 batting average, stuff like that. Maybe he comes alive. Maybe he comes comeback player of the year with the Padres. It's kind of crazy, but just my little tidbit, has nothing to do with DFS, and you guys probably do not care. But yeah, I saw yesterday. Did anyone else go down the rabbit hole of Zach Davies ghosting his wife and divorcing her? I don't think I have a fun fact like something as fun as that for today, but if I come up with something, I'll figure it out. So yeah, Dylan Carlson, 1 for 5 with a double. So I am definitely looking at Goldie here. Goldie, DeYoung, maybe Nolan Gorman. Just depends on what lineup comes out of there, what cheaper ones you can stack along with Paul Goldschmidt. And then on the flip side of that, if you aren't taking Montgomery in pitching, you could be looking at we could be looking at some Giants bets. Conforto 2 for 9, Haniger 1 for 5, J.D. Davis 2 for 7, 2 for 3, 2 for 3. Not much. I honestly really rather have I'd rather have Montgomery here and then take that against the Giants here. Blue Jays at the Orioles, Jose Barrios versus Kyle Bradish. Now, Barrios has really turned it around this season. The past few starts. He started off very slow, and now he's kind of coming back along, which is great. It's kind of exactly what we need out of him. Comes into this game, 6-4 record, 3.61 ERA, has 70 strikeouts. Against Houston, he only had 2 strikeouts there. Didn't do too well. Went 6 innings, gave up 2 earned runs, but only had 2 strikeouts. So we did use him a little bit. His price, though, he's got to get more than 2 strikeouts, which is his lowest strikeout outage all year. Against the Mets, 6 innings, 1 earned run, 6 strikeouts, 37 fantasy points. So he hasn't faced the Orioles this year. 138 plate appearances, though, against him, 301 batting average. Now, let's see if these numbers are a little inflated by a couple of players. Ryan O'Hearn, 7 for 19 with 2 doubles, 2 home runs. Could be a sneaky play if he starts. James McCann, 8 for 24 with 2 doubles and 4 home runs. These are some good numbers. Aaron Hicks, 5 for 14 with a double. Aaron Hicks had a pretty good he's turned it around since getting released by the Yankees. Maybe he just needed a new environment. I've always been an Aaron Hicks guy. He just sucked the past couple of years. But yeah, home run yesterday, doing some good things. So I'm torn here. I really like Barrios, but a lot of these Baltimore bats have had success against him. I mean, 368, 333, 357, 286, 700. Adley at 700. I don't know. I kind of think an Orioles stack might be the way to go on this one. Kind of crazy to think about, but that's kind of my thought here. So, Barrios, here's the thing. I'll take him in tournaments because I know how good he has been and how he can be. But the Orioles bats look like they might be poised to do something good against him. So, that's my thought. I'm going to be making multiple lineups on this day, and I will be looking at the Orioles a little bit more. So I'll have Barrios in some of my tournament lineups. I'll look at Orioles bats here, and then I won't have any exposure to Kyle Bradish. This might just be a game that you want to stack. Kind of like I said yesterday, I thought stacking the Yankees and the Mets might be the way to go, and they put up a ton of runs. I think they put up 13 runs. Vlad, 5 for 13 with a home run, had really good home run numbers. He was part of I posted and pinned the comment on yesterday's videos. I made a MLB, or a home run parlay with Altuve, Schwarber, and Vlad, and Schwarber's the only one that hit a home run. So it was $25 to win like $2,400. So it couldn't come through, but Vlad's a good number here. Bo Bichette, 4 for 12 with 2 home runs. George Springer, 6 for 11 with 4 doubles. Yeah, I don't know if I'll have exposure to these pitchers. Looking at these numbers, I think this will be a game you want to stack completely. This might even be a high over-under too. Definitely look at that. Rockies at the Red Sox, Gomber versus Whitlock. I will have no exposure to either of these pitchers. I would be rather stacking this game. As you can see, putting up a lot of runs on Tuesday night. I kind of feel like that's going to be the same thing. Fenway's given up a ton of runs this year, and that's where I'd be stacking. So Austin Gomber only faced 20 plate appearances. I bet Justin Turner's most of them, if not all. Justin Turner, 6 for 8, 3 doubles, a home run. I would look at Justin Turner, always a threat to hit a home run. I honestly, to be completely honest, I might be making a home run. I want to write it down so I don't forget it, but I might be making a home run parlay with Goldie and Justin Turner. And then we'll have to figure out somebody else. Kike also, because both of them were with the Dodgers. So Adam Duvall is always a good option if he's starting against a lefty, especially at Fenway. Kind of what I'd be looking at. And then no Rockies bats jump out to me more than like McMahon, Elias Diaz here, but probably stacking the Red Sox against Gomber at home. Yankees at the Mets coming up. Garrett Cole versus Justin Verlander. Battle of the ex-teammates. Cole, 107 plate appearances, 206 batting average, 34.6 K percentage. And then Verlander, 156 plate appearances, 25.6 K percentage, a 229. Probably would take Cole over him here. We just don't know what Verlander we're going to get. Just kind of like we didn't know what Scherzer was going to do. Now Verlander, let's see if it'll load. And Verlander's even crazy to think about, but his salary is $200 less than Andrew Heaney on this slate. Verlander 2-3 record, 4.85 ERA against Atlanta, 3 innings, 3 strikeouts, 4 earned runs. Against Toronto, 6 innings, 1 earned run, 8 strikeouts. Against Colorado, 5 innings, 6 earned runs at Colorado. He's been very up and down. If we're following the trend, he had 6 fantasy points, 43, 3 fantasy points, 46, 6, 49, 24. So if you want to go in the ups and downs, ebbs and flows, in fantasy point land, since he just came off a bad 6 fantasy point start, he should be looking at 40 plus according to his FanDuel game log. But I would be looking at bats here. I don't trust Verlander. He's old. He's broken down a little bit, but he can strike out people. But if we're not going in that route and we want to take bats, you've got Josh Donaldson, 9 for 38 with 2 doubles. You've got Glaber, 4 for 24 with a double. You got DJ, 8 for 23 with a double and 2 home runs, coming off a home run, a big 2-run home run on Tuesday. You got Stanton coming off, I think he had 24 or 25 home runs at Citi Field. And he had it in the first inning, 3 for 17, 1 double, 2 home runs. Willie Calhoun, 5 for 11 with the home run. IKF, 3 for 11 with a home run. So a lot of bats here we could be looking at, just depending on the lineup that comes out. So I would look at Garrett Cole and then some of the Yankees bats. Pirates at the Cubs, don't know who the pitchers are. Can't go with bats, and I probably wouldn't go with either the pitcher anyway, unless it's Stroman. If it's Marcus Stroman, I would take him, but that's pretty much the only Cubs pitcher that I trust. Angels at the Rangers, you got Reed Detmers versus Andrew Heaney. Detmers, 90 plate appearances, 253. Heaney, 33 plate appearances, 250 batting average, 21.2 K percentage. I would still, it's very hard to take anyone against the Rangers right now with how hot they are. Andrew Heaney, I'm curious. Mike Trout's been on fire. Wouldn't be surprised if he hits a home run off Heaney. Let's see the numbers. Renfroe, 4 for 12, a double and a home run. I guess somehow Mike Trout's never faced him before. I wouldn't be surprised. I'm not going to have any Heaney here, probably. I would look at a game stack here. Probably looking at Renfroe, Trout, maybe even Ohtani, Gio Urshela if he's playing. On the flip side of that, let's look at the numbers, see who's had success against him. Adolis Garcia, 3 for 12 with 2 doubles. Simeon, 5 for 14 with a triple. Corey Seager, 3 for 11 with a home run. Had a home run yesterday as well. It seems like he's hitting home runs as well. I might be having a Goldschmidt, Justin Turner, Mike Trout home run parlay. We'll see. Maybe even Corey Seager. So, yeah, I'd probably be looking at stacking this game, specifically stacking the Rangers against Detmers. Reds at the Royals, Ben Lively versus Daniel Lynch. I want nothing to do with either of these pitchers. The bats are where I'd be looking at. So, Daniel Lynch has never faced anyone before. Lively's only faced 2, so this is where I would probably stack in this game. Maybe even both teams, specifically the Reds, but I'm going to have to wait for the Vegas numbers to come out and then the batter trends to come out to look at who I would like. I think they put up a total of 9 runs on Tuesday. Wouldn't be surprised if they put something up like that again. Nationals at the Astros, Josiah Gray versus Framber Valdez. Gray, 14 plate appearances, 167. Valdez, 22 plate appearances, 286. I really like Valdez here. I believe he is the highest priced pitcher, at least on FanDuel anyway. None of the bats for the Nationals scare me enough to want to take them. I would be looking at the Astros as the team that I would take on this one and stack around. Just depending on who it is, though. Trying to see. I mean, just depending on what lineup comes out. I mean, Kyle Tucker is always there. Mauricio Dubon, if he plays, he had a good game on Tuesday. Maldonado, if he's starting. Chas McCormick, I don't mind. Jose Abreu, I don't mind as well. So, probably going to just completely avoid Josiah Gray and take the Astros and then Framber Valdez. Guardians at the Padres, you got Aaron Savale versus Michael Wacha. Savale, 40 plate appearances, 212 batting average, 25K percentage. And then Michael Wacha, 48 plate appearances, 205, 12.5K percentage. Probably not taking either of these. Probably looking at taking the Padres bats. I think we got to keep riding the hot hand of Gary Sanchez. He's 3 for 7 with a double, coming off a home run on Tuesday. Would look at him. Nelson Cruz, 4 for 9 with a triple and a home run. If he's in there, I don't know. Jake Cronenworth, 1 for 3. I don't know if I'll be stacking the Padres yet. I'll kind of just wait to see some other numbers. But I'd definitely be having a little bit of Gary Sanchez, Jake Cronenworth, Machado, Bogarts, Trent Grisham as well if I were stacking. And then, none of the Guardians bats really scare me outside of Jose Ramirez. So that's kind of my thought there. Tampa Bay at Oakland Athletics. Love this matchup. Tyler Glasnow here. In Oakland, that is a dream matchup for us. He is a little bit cheaper. He's like the 5th highest. 1-0 record, 2.87 ERA. Against Texas, which is a really good team. 6 innings, gave up 1 hit, 6 strikeouts. 1 earned run, 43 fantasy points. His best outing. And I know we've been burned lately by a higher-priced pitcher going up against Oakland. But I am taking Glasnow here. In Oakland, give me all the Glasnow. Not really looking at Tampa Bay as a stack at the moment. We'll wait for the batter trends to come out, but I won't have any exposure to Medina. So in this game right here, I'd look at some of the Tampa Bay bats depending on who's out there in the lineup. We kind of got to wait for everything else, and then Glasnow against them. Phillies at the Diamondbacks. Ranger Suarez versus Merrill Kelly. Suarez, 97 plate appearances, 271. Kelly, 43 plate appearances against him. 385 batting average. Didn't realize it would be like that. Thought yesterday's game would be more of a shootout. At the current time I'm making this video, Zach Davies probably was on the phone with his estranged wife because he gave up 4 runs in the first inning. As of now, Phillies up 6-0. So looking at that, I kind of feel like this might be more of a shootout as well. But if we're looking at the Diamondbacks bats against Ranger Suarez that have faced him, Christian Walker, 5 for 13 with 2 doubles and a triple. Josh Rojas, 3 for 10. You got Ketel Marte, 6 for 15. Carson Kelly, 3 for 11 with a double. Evan Longoria, 1 for 4 with a home run. Evan Longoria, if he starts or is in the lineup, he's a cheaper option for you. A very cheap option with home run pop. Corbin Carroll's always a threat to get on base and steal some bases. So there's a lot to like about stacking Diamondbacks. And then if you want to look at these numbers, probably just a couple of bats. Let's see, though. Might be a lot. No. Trey Turner, 8 for 19 with 2 doubles against him. He's a threat to get on and steal some bases. Schwarber, wouldn't be surprised if Schwarbaum hits another Schwarbaum. Bryce Harper, 1 for 3. So, yeah, I'm not looking at pitching in this one. I'd be looking at stacking this game. Marlins at the Mariners. Yuri Perez versus Luis Castillo. Now, I read something. Perez has a sub-2, or is it sub-3 ERA? Let's see. 3-1 record, 217 ERA, 30 strikeouts, and he could be optioned to the minors very soon, which kind of sucks. So this is something to monitor. If he is actually starting this game, I like him against the Mariners. We've used him, I think, almost every single start. The only start we didn't use him in, I believe, was at Colorado, which is his worst start because it's Colorado. It's in the Coors effect. But, I mean, he's gotten at least – he's coming off 6 strikeouts against the White Sox in 5 innings, 30 fantasy points. I like Perez here. On the flip side of that, Castillo, 46 plate appearances, 302. Kind of look at this. If Perez doesn't get optioned before this game he's starting, I like him there. They are going to limit his innings, though, which kind of sucks. But yeah, against Castillo, Luis Ariz, 4 for 4 with 3 doubles. I mean, he's always a threat. Let's see. What is he batting? Is he still batting? The fact that Luis Ariz here is 29. This is what I don't get with the pricing. Ariz is 2,900. He's batting 391 on the year. Batting 391 on the year, and he's 2,900. I don't understand. He's always a threat to get on base. So is Jorge Soler. Jesus Sanchez 3 for 6 with 2 doubles there. So not a ton of the Marlins bats. I don't think I'd be stacking the Marlins, but I like Yuri Perez for cash and probably Castillo for tournaments. And then the White Sox, the final game, the White Sox at the Dodgers. Mike Clevinger versus Clayton Kershaw. Clev, 77 plate appearances, 391 batting average. Those numbers are probably when he was with San Diego last year, or however long he was with them. And then Kershaw, 33 plate appearances, 355. I'd rather take Kershaw. I don't care about those numbers there. Kershaw's been on a tear all year. Let's see. Mookie, 7 for 17 with a double and a triple. Muncy, 3 for 7 with a home run. Will Smith, 6 for 10 with 2 doubles and 2 home runs. Freddie Freeman, 1 for 9, but that's a home run. Same one with David Peralta, 1 for 4 with a home run there. Flip side, Kershaw here. If you want that late night hammer, Kershaw, lay it down for you. Grandal, 5 for 16 with a double. Yeah, I mean, there's 3 bats here. Tim Anderson, 2 for 4, 6 for 4, only 1 extra base hit. I would definitely be looking at Kershaw and stacking the Dodgers against Clevinger. So I'd be stacking, that's what I would go with. If you want that late night hammer and stacking against, I would definitely look at Kershaw for your pitcher here, and then I would be looking at the Dodgers as a stack against Clevinger. So there you go, guys and gals. There you have it. All of the games, we've gone through them. If you have any comments, questions, concerns, get those down below. If you want to win a week MLB pass, let's get to at least 50 likes, but would really love to get to 125 likes. You can also play the home run contest. All you got to do is like the video, be a subscriber, tell me who's going to hit home run, what inning they're going to hit it in, and the distance traveled, and we will get it going from there. So good luck to everyone on this slate. Hopefully you found this video helpful. Hopefully it is helping you bring home that bacon. So that's all I've got in this video. Come back tomorrow. Good luck on this slate. Let's bring home some bacon. Peace.